What up, world? And this is why you have a chance to break them down like he does.
Yeah.
You know, like systematic.
And this is
And always with good fight, especially on the speed, you're gonna get that. You know what I mean?
BTR Boxing.
And Boxing with Jeff. It's a podcast. What up, world? We dropping another episode with you. It is the doubleheader weekend, but it's tank weekend, it's fight weekend, it's gorilla weekend.
That's right. It's fight week from Brooklyn. Amazon pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Main event Tank versus Lamont Roach.
Yes, sir.
Co-main Rayo versus Antoine
Russell.
What are your thoughts on that fight?
So, first off, too, to everybody, we're going to cut it nice and sweet, because short and sweet, because, you know, with this card isn't too many fights that, you know, there's to talk about. So we're only really going to discuss the co-main and the main event. Mm-hmm. But going back to that, my thoughts on that fight, I think it's going to be a competitive fight, you know, for a fight at 140 and for the WBC belt at that. Mm-hmm. So Gary Russell, he has a lot to prove in this one, you know. So, you know, maybe he can try to go for a stoppage, maybe drop him. But with Rayo being the bigger guy, taller guy, to me, he's going to probably keep him at bay, keep his distance, you know what I mean, playing that jab, kind of fight how he did with Pitbull. Yeah. You know, not take no risk, but I know he's not going to be scared. He's still going to go in there and throw fire punches. But that's pretty much my intake. And, you know, Gary Russell's just going to go in there, do his thing, be nice and precise, fast, move around, you know, like I said, try to probably get in and get out. Mm-hmm. Because, you know, you're going to get tagged as well, so it ain't like he's just going to stand there like a puncher bag. So it'll be a back and forth fight, you know, probably go 12 rounds.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to go 12 rounds. It's that type of fight. I think they're going to go back and forth. Like you said, between Rayo's, you know, speed and that jab and, you know, coming off a victory the way he is, I mean, he's going to be tough to deal with. And so is, you know.
Like I said, it could probably be a knockdown from Rayo.
Yeah.
So you can't take away some, one of those 50-50 fights.
Right.
And, you know, Al Heyman's seen something in this, so most definitely it's going to be another little firework for the co-main.
Yeah, it's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a good fight. So, you know, regardless of who takes it, I think it's going to be a good fight. It's one of those fights where it is going to go 12 rounds, so let's see how the, you know, judges score.
How you think Gary Russell going to do?
I think he'll do good. If I'm Rayo, I'd press him. You know, it's his first world title fight in a pay-per-view, so, you know, I would try to press him, see how he reacts.
And it's Gary Russell's first title, you know, run to get.
Right.
So
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you defend it for the first time, and you going for it for the first time.
Right.
So, I mean, me being a champion, I'll try to pop mine a little bit.
Right.
Just to show, like, I'm going to hold my ground. This is my belt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't sit there and back down, no matter if the dude is even faster or whatever the case may be. Like, you got to stand your ground.
I think that's what Rayo's going to do. The first 2 rounds, I think it's going to come out strong, and then from there, it depends how, you know, Russell reacts. So, but at the end of the day, 12-round fight, I think, I mean, if I had to pick a winner, maybe Rayo. But, I mean, like I said, decision, so it depends how the judges see it. Yeah. You know, it's going to be one of those fights.
He most definitely was a champion A-side, so.
That's why I think he'll take it.
I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, 50-50 on my part. So I really ain't really going for anybody.
No.
Really not. But again, if I was, I guess you would want to go with the champ, right? So.
Right.
Yeah, that one enough being said. And a shout out to both camps, you know, shout out to the Russells and a shout out to the Valenzuela. So. Yeah. Most definitely, we'll see what we get.
Yeah, that should be a good co-main event.
Yeah, good co-main event.
And then leading up to, of course, the main event, Tank and Roach. What are your thoughts on that?
For the main event, my man Tank, face of boxing against Lamont Roach Jr. I think this fight probably is gonna maybe end up like how the Frank Martin fight ended. You know, happened. You know, Lamont gonna probably try to pop off. You know, at the beginning, Tank's gonna just fill him out. Do what he usually does. You know, he's a natural born killer. And then calculate, you know, download everything and just destroy.
Yeah, I think
do what he always does. Literally get in there and have fun. Because, I mean, there really ain't nobody out there. He's running through them fast.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 2 guys, but, I mean, it's 3 guys. You know, seeing as what the Teofimo Lopez before. You got Keyshawn Davis, you got Shakur Stevenson, and you still got Devin Haney. So, but, you know, that's another topic. Yeah. I'm just saying, as far as potential candidates to fight Tank, but those would be big money fights, and you know, we'll probably get those down the line.
Yeah.
Eventually, because there is nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
He can't fall back and keep fighting the same fighters. So.
Nah, to me, I mean, I think he drops him somewhere around the third round, probably finishes him round 5, round 6.
And again,
that type of fight.
Even the guys that I mentioned, nobody's on a superior level as Tank. Like, that dude is on a tear. You know what I mean? Like, Money May got him right. You know what I mean? And on top of that, he's his own man, so, which is a knockout artist.
Yeah, so I think this is gonna lead into a big fight. Honestly,
most definitely.
I think it's gonna lead to a big fight.
And he's been giving us nothing but big fights too. So I said the guys have been calling them out and just knocking them all out too.
Right.
So it's gonna be the same scenario.
Yeah. To me, I see, as far as big fight, I think he can. I mean, here's the thing though. Let's be honest. Shakur is not main attraction.
No.
Right. No. So there's a problem there, and then Haney's coming off a loss. Ryan's coming off suspension.
He's a main attraction for top rank.
Right. So I mean, to me, maybe perhaps this year, if you see a big fight with Tank, maybe a Teofimo.
Oh yeah, that
that'd
makes
be a
more
big
sense.
fight.
That's a pay-per-view.
So
sure.
To me, maybe we'll see that this
even
year.
the Devin Haney, because of the accolades he's already accomplished. You know what I'm saying? So I can see him or Teofimo would be the 2 top money fights.
To me, Teofimo or one that nobody even sees coming, and I'll say it right now. The only reason I'll say it and I'll articulate it right after. Inoue.
Who?
Inoue.
Oh yeah, they calling for that, but that boy he gotta come up.
But he's gonna have to at 130. Yeah, and Tank can make 130.
Easy. So but I mean, that one's gonna probably be out of catch weight for sure.
That's a money fight.
Yeah, that's gonna be a money fight, and we're gonna, like I said, we'll get that one too. But you know what I mean? We're just gonna, like I said, there's so many other options out there too. Who knows how it's gonna go and what it's gonna be.
To me, I mean, the reason I say Inoue, if anything, is because if he does end up making a deal with Turkey, Turkey already has Inoue.
Oh, no, definitely.
So that's the only reason I see perhaps a money fight there.
And undisputed too.
Right.
That's hard.
So it's an easy sell.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I see a possibility with Inoue there.
That's for sure.
If he signs with Turkey, it'd be a fight there. If not, if he stays with PBC, that's going to be, like you said, it's going to be the problem. Who else is going to fight?
Yeah, because this fight is at 135. He for his strap. Yeah. Like I said, same scenario, same go around. I mean, be ready for the next one, and we'll see who's next in the bag.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, either way, I mean, he's fighting Saturday. He has to get through that first. Which, I mean, he will.
Can't overlook nobody, but I think it's going to be easy.
I think he will. 5 rounds, 6 rounds,
right? Easy, but just it's going to be up there, and Tank going to do what he got to do.
He's going to make it look easy.
Most definitely.
That's what it is.
Make it look easy, baby.
That's what it is. It's just some fighters just make it look easy. Yeah. You know, when you got Canelos, when you got Tanks, you know, sometimes you just make it look
too easy. Yeah.
Make it look easy.
Yeah.
And no disrespect. You know what I mean?
No disrespect to the fighters, but Tank is just a different level.
Tank is Tank.
Different levels to this.
Yeah.
And you don't see why.
Yeah, exactly. Just tune in Saturday night. It's a show. Every time Tank fights, it's a show regardless. So
most definitely.
I know I'm tuning in. I don't even have to ask you if you're tuning in. You know what I mean?
Come on. We've been rocking with Tank for a while. So to see this road and this journey he's been on, it's amazing. So
yeah. Shout
out to Team Tank. Shout out to Kenny Ellis. Shout out to another coach. What's his name? I got a brain freeze.
I was hoping you would remember because I can't remember.
Oh my God!
Team Tank is running in full swing. Right? I mean, you can tell from the shots that we've got so far that they're working.
Coach Calvin Ford. Sorry.
Calvin.
I'm so sorry, Calvin. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Brain fart. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to the whole camp. Shout out to all y'all. Y'all about to get Tank right like y'all always do. And the whole camp, the whole Tank camp. You know what I'm saying? Calvin Ford, Kenny Ellis. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's get another one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a show. Tune in. You know, what else you gonna do? You know, might as well tune in and watch Tank. You know, give you a show.
No,
as he always does.
Yeah, most definitely. So, in spectacular fashion, like he do.
Always.
I can't wait to see that ring walk.
I know, right?
That's a favorite part.
I know. I want to see.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be interesting. He has some options. Don't be shocked. You know. So he might surprise everybody. He likes to surprise everyone.
Yeah.
And ring walks are always a show with him.
Most definitely.
So. Tune in Saturday night.
Yeah, tune in to Saturday night. And as always, thank you for walking with us. And this is BTR Boxing and Boxing with Jeff. Peace.